for advice, guidance to the club management and the entire club fraternity on need-by-need basis, as the case may be from time to time. But having said that, and having accepted my appointment to this position of deputy patron, may I state from the onset that my primary goal is to bring in fresh impetus with a view to re-engineering, rejuvenating, and revitalizing the operations of Gor Mahia Football Club so that we can position it as the biggest and most successful football club in Africa. That is my vision. And working together with the patron, the club management, and the entire Gor Mahia fraternity, my primary objective, first of all, primarily, is to ensure that within the shortest time possible, we facilitate the construction of a stadium for Gor Mahia Football Club. Together with a clubhouse and other attendant facilities, such as houses for the players and technical bench. It is a pity that clubs like Simba and Azam Football Club, which hitherto had been playing second fiddle to Gor Mahia, are today powerhouses in soccer in the region and even have better facilities than we do. We cannot continue like that. We must correct that anomaly. So in the not too distant future, we must acquire a stadium, a clubhouse, together with other social amenities for this club, including but not limited to houses for players. The other area of focus that we need to work together on, good people, in the immediate term, is to ensure that this club has got a professionally run and fully functional secretariat. Under the coordination of the new Secretary General, we want a situation where the club is professionally managed with leadership exhibited by the chairman and the vice chairman, but a fully functional secretariat, operational secretariat, where even club members can go and raise issues of concern and also make suggestions as to what needs to be done with a view to strengthening the operations of the club. And then we come to players' welfare. But before even we talk about players' welfare, we come to players' recruitment. We would wish to see a situation where at the end of every year, we bring in quality players. We will do everything that we can to bring in quality players. I would wish to see a situation where we start by recruiting players locally, and if we are to bring players from outside, they have to be players of no mean repute. I would wish to see another Halida Ucho, another Geoffrey Walusimbi, another Jacques Tuisenge, another Medi Kagere, just to mention but a few. And we have the capacity to bring in such players so that we can position Gor Mahia effectively, competitively in the marketplace. But coming to players' welfare, it pains me a lot to look at the situation which some of our players face when they get injured. I would wish to work with management to ensure that we have got a medical cover for our playing unit. Yeah? A medical cover for our playing unit, so that as and when they fall sick or get injured, they can get immediate medical attention. And then we need to work on the fan base of the club. We have got so many fans, but we need to turn these fans into members of the club. Within the next 1 year, what stops us, for example, from getting a minimum of 1 million fully registered members of this club so that they can become part and parcel of the running of the club, both in word and in deed. Are we together, good people? But also, we want to see good governance in the club at all levels. And that will mean that we need to put in place policies, systems, and operational procedures. Be it in recruitment, we must have a recruitment policy for players, what guides us in the recruitment of players and other staff. Yeah? We must have policies and operational procedures, pertaining to procurement, for example. How do we procure goods and services? We need to have an HR policy, a finance policy. How do we mobilize resources? We must have guidelines. How do we utilize the resources that we get, because resources are scarce? But all these good people cannot be undertaken in an intermittent, ad hoc, and haphazard manner. We must have a long-term plan, a roadmap that will guide this club moving forward. So I look forward in the shortest time possible to have a proper, sound, elaborate, strategic plan for the club that will guide our operations moving forward, so that we have got a clear roadmap, looking back at where we have come from, where we are at this point in time, and where we want to see the club in the future. If we work together from all facets of the club, bringing on board all stakeholders, their invaluable contribution, we can easily position Gor Mahia as the biggest and most successful club in Africa. And we have got the wherewithal, we have got the capacity, we have got the brains, we have got the players. Lakini Masa, we don't have the luxury of time. So we must put our hands on the deck, roll up our sleeves, and embark on this journey. Within the next few months, we should have acquired land to build the stadium. We'll work with the management, go to the market and look for land. Okay?